So if somebody is improving, enhancing and developing or trying to get a better score, then they are already ahead of you. There is still a hope to score better April attempt of your JEE 2026 with this 35 days remaining 35 days strategy. You will do the revision, you will practice the questions, you will attempt the mocks and you will analyze the mocks. These four things are not going to change. The core strategy, it never changes. It always remains same. If you think 35 days aren't enough, then you have already lost to someone who think they are. So if somebody is improving, enhancing and developing or trying to get a better score with a stable, with a relaxed, with a calm mindset, then they are already ahead of you. So here at this stage, we are still requesting you that instead of thinking of giving up, instead of panicking here at this stage, you still have an opportunity which if you could utilize, you will definitely get something better than where you stand today. Yes, there is still a hope to score better or to score something really good with this April attempt of your JEE 2026 with this 35 days remaining 35 days strategy. Yes, it is still possible. How? Let's look at that. First of all, the core strategy, it never changes. It always remains same. The fundamentals, what does it mean? You will do the revision, you will practice the questions, you will attempt the mocks and you will analyze the mocks. These four things are not going to change. They are the core things which are going to happen. But let me highlight few things. If you are not doing them, then there is some problem. How do we do the right revision, practice, mocks and analysis? That is what I'm trying to highlight here. So when you wish to do the revision, to get the conceptual clarity here, remember that you are now fixing the weak chapters. Don't start anything from scratch. Don't try to study everything comprehensively, thoroughly and completely. Right now, our emphasis is practicing so that we develop the speed, and with the practice, you solve moderate level of questions or JEE level of questions, mains level of questions. And with that, you will be getting that realization that yes, in which areas you need improvement. Revise those topics only. I'm not saying those chapters. For example, in matrices and determinants, if you are confused with the properties of adjoint and that you are not able to apply in a particular question, then open matrices and determinants, open adjoints, open properties, and in that subtopic, just revise those properties. That is the meaning of revision at this stage with these 35 days left. I hope you are understanding the importance of practice. Now here, moderate level of questions. That's the important keyword here, which you should not miss at any cost. Mocks. If you are saying that, sir, with revision and practice, I'll definitely do a lot, then yes, we have seen it. Students solve a lot of questions. They are able to, but with the pressure of the examination hall, with that timer coming into picture, the same questions they are not able to do. Even if they are able to do by being conceptually right, they make silly errors, calculation based errors, and that's where the marks go negatively wrong. That's where mocks come into picture. They help you in developing the right strategy, the order of the subjects which you should attempt, the kind of questions which you should face first in the second pass, how should you go for the moderate ones, in the third pass, how should you go for the difficult ones. Rather, I'll say in the first pass and second pass, you solve all the easy and moderate questions, and in the third pass also you should focus on those questions only so that you can get the best out of you. Hard questions are deliberately kept in the real examination hall to make you waste your time. You should be able to filter out those questions. Those questions are not to be attempted by you. You got to select the questions, you got to reject the questions. That's the key learning, one key learning of this video. If you could keep it with you, that's the gist of this video. So yes, so far you have been solving questions subject wise or maybe chapter wise or topic wise, but when you attempt mocks, you solve mixed questions. There you have to force yourself or force your brain to recall a lot of properties, a lot of formulae from all the chapters, from all the subjects whichever you have studied. So that's where the real practice, the real examination hall knack comes into picture, and that's what you got to develop. So there, now when somebody says, is analysis important? I'd say it is equally important. If you are devoting 3 hours in writing or taking a mock, the same 3 hours you should be devoting in analyzing the mock. Why am I saying so? Because when you analyze a mock, you first of all go through the questions which you have attempted incorrectly. There you do the mistake elimination, that this question I could have done in a better manner. This mistake I have committed. Then you come to this area back. You fix those weak concepts, those topics only, not the entire chapters again. And yes, here, go to the right questions as well, see their solutions. If there could be any improvement, if you could do it in a better manner with the options, with some other short technique, then try and learn that. That's why rather than revision and practice, now mocks and their analysis are more important with these 35 days left. And here optimization, that is strategy refinement, comes into picture. With mock, you just go into the war zone and you start fighting, you start facing whatever comes your way, you just fight it out abruptly in that entire chaos. But when you analyze it with a peaceful mindset, there you are more calm and composed, and there you think more logically that no, this is the mistake I have committed. I should have gone for this question, then that question, then that question. So that is what you develop with the analysis. So if somebody says that mocks and analysis are equally important, I'll add one more line to it, that analysis is more important than mock. Are you not understanding its significance, students? With this core strategy coming into picture, if I could highlight the subject-wise basic necessity which you should develop here is, or more clarity if you could develop here is, everything is equally important. First of all, you got to study everything. And with these 35 days, you can still study a lot of things. Trust me. Now you have studied a lot of things in these past 2 years. It just needs refinement. It just needs brushing up. The final touch is required. So when you talk about physics, mechanics, the backbone of physics. When you talk about current, electricity, accuracy is what you need here. When you talk about magnetisms and EMI, you need to recognize the pattern, and that same pattern based questions are there from it. Now when you talk about modern physics, you just need to revise the theory, learn the concepts, and easy questions are there. So easy marks are there. When you talk about optics, standard again pattern based questions are there. If you define the, if you recognize the question type, you can crack the questions. And when you talk about physics overall in general, I'll say it's all about learning the concept, learning the formulae, and simply applying it, simply execute it. That's all about physics. Now when you talk about chemistry, if I talk about physically, yes, it is absolutely formula driven. So formula drills are there. You just got to apply the formula. And yes, a lot of maths is involved here with physical chemistry. You all must be in love with physical chemistry, I believe so. If you enjoy solving maths, this is something you all do very, very, affectionately here. When you talk about organic chemistry, reaction mapping is needed, right? So as many reactions all are there, you just learn them and just apply them. That is what is expected out of organic. And when you talk about inorganic, NCRT line by line mastery is required, and if you do that, you can crack inorganic as well. So when you finally understand chemistry as a whole subject, you see that memorization and revision are the key components of this particular subject. When you talk about mathematics, you cannot highlight or ignore the importance of calculus, the king of maths. The highly rewarding, high weightage, high scoring section of maths, the top priority should be calculus. Then of course, coordinate geometry, the gold mine of maths, because easy formulae are there. If you learn them, apply them, straight line, circle, parabola, and just get the answers. Nothing much is expected out of you. Algebra, it brings you the stability because the concepts of algebra are used in coordinate, in calculus, in vectors, in 3D, trigo, everywhere. So basically, algebra and trigo are the backbone of maths. The way mechanics is backbone of physics. They are used almost everywhere. You will be seeing them getting used in coordinate, in vectors, in 3D, even in calculus. So that is what you got to master. Especially matrices and determinants. We have been highlighting the importance, right? With vectors in 3D, quick win this is. We have highlighted the importance of this chapter a lot many times, and you have seen it. Easy, decent, moderate, same as coordinate geometry, and you can get quick scores from this chapter. Calculation is sometimes there, that makes the question lengthy, but it is still easy. What about math as a subject? Pattern recognition, if you could build that, this category of question requires this solution. If that is the question there with that data, this is what is needed. If you solve some mocks, if you solve some questions, you will start developing that pattern recognition by yourself. I hope you have gotten more clarity about subjects. Few things students should definitely avoid doing. First thing, now with the the passing of time, if you are still emphasizing that I will learn a new chapter now, this will give me +4 marks, I am begging you, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Yes, the next thing, passive reading. You are still in your lost in some other thoughts and doing something, imagining a lot of things that this can be done, that can be done, and you are having your book opened in front of you. Please don't do that. If you are focused, then study, or while studying, stay focused. And at this stage, just stay lost in your material, in your stuff, in your preparation. You cannot afford to think anything. Sleep well, eat well, and study well. And with that, bring some physical activity in your life. Walk, run, play a little so that your brain stays active. It works at its best. With the third thing come into picture, a lot of people say that, sir, I have attempted the mock. I have realized my mistakes. Should I really analyze it? Please have faith in my words. Analysis is more important than mock. So when you attempt a mock, its analysis should be done, must be done. The third thing, a lot of students right now at this stage are still obsessed with the tough, amazingly hard questions. Please don't do that. Understand the exam, its level, and moderate level of questions are sufficient for JEE Mains for even April attempt, I would say. Avoid this obsession and avoid that burnout that you are still studying for 14 to 16 hours. It will not give you anything. Even if you study for 16 hours in a day, in the next day you may not be even able to study for 6 to 7 hours effectively. So strike that right balance of sleep, diet, hours, study, physical activity. Everything is needed. Still with these 35 days, yes, everything is needed. I will always emphasize that precision and accuracy with questions, with mocks, with practice is always important, or more important, or carries more weightage than volume or number of attempts. Please remember this. And always remember, at this stage, with panic, with stress, with those doubts, or with those feelings, what will you achieve? If you are imagining constantly that I couldn't get a good score in January attempt, what will happen if I couldn't, if I'm not able to score well in the April attempt? If you are still thinking about this constantly, then you will not be able to get anything out of it. But right now, if you are calm, if you are composed, if you are stable, if you are relaxed, then you might be getting something better what you could be getting with that panicked mindset. So that's why we are still asking you to stay cool, stay calm, stay composed. With that calm mindset, you will definitely get something better out of this situation, right? And yes, there is a secret weapon you have. Maintain an error logbook where you're writing a particular topic which requires this special kind of pattern, and with that special pattern, you apply this kind of technique to solve that particular category of question. Maintain that. During those last 1 or 2 days before your examination, you will have a lot of help from this error notebook. This will help you a lot in revising faster and quicker, because that is only what you need. There will be writing those things which you need to revise in those end moments, in those last moments. So there it will definitely help you a lot. So if I could summarize you what is needed to be done at this stage, my final words will be same. Watch the one shot so that you can learn the concepts, you can revise the chapter with that one shot very quickly. Then after watching the one shot, go through the notes, the handwritten notes, highlight few things which are important, which you can do in the morning time. That's the best time to learn something. And here, with that, practice questions, DPPs, previous year's questions, the standard questions, which are the ideal questions. And then either in the afternoon or evening, half of the mocks should be attempted in the afternoon, half of the remaining half should be attempted in the evening. Vice versa, you can switch, because that will help you in developing your body clock, getting adjusted to the actual examination hall, and attempt it like the actual paper. Don't take any break. Stay focused in a room, just empty room, do that. And with that, the third thing, analyze the mocks at night. You do that analysis, you create that entire report and develop that error log, that pattern list book. And with that, you just keep repeating things. That's what we are expecting or hoping from these last 35 days. I hope we are very much clear on this. We are there to assist you at every single stage. With that, keep preparing, keep striving, and all the very best. Thank you so much.